Hi guys, it's Nimistaka and I'm back with you for a special Labor Day unboxing. This is part 3 of the mega unboxing, and I guess I've kind of saved pretty much the best till last, although every box has contained quite a few gems. So I hope you're all having a good Labor Day and you're enjoying the celebrations or the sales or whatever else you're doing to celebrate. Today in the UK was a work day, but it seems like Canada and America were on holiday today. So what better place to start than with a bit of old British gold, quality Victorian gold. These are lovely coins. And you may have seen these and noticed them when they went in for grading. I was hoping they would do a little bit better than they did, but they haven't done badly. And I think that the grades are pretty much spot on for these, so NGC have done a pretty good job. So the first one of these came out in 1887 to celebrate the Jubilee year of Queen Victoria. And it's a pretty nice MS61 coin. The next one we've got is the 1902. Normally you see these as matte proofs. This particular one is a currency strike, which is I think a little bit rarer than the matte proof. You don't see very many of these around. This is a really nice coin. It got a 61. It could have got a bit of a better grade, but it is an unusual coin to find because almost all of them are the matte proofs. There aren't very many currency strikes that you see around the place, but very nice coin. Like this one very much, and I wouldn't mind one of these in my collection. I've got mine's a 61 as well, a proof 61, but this is the MS61, the currency version. So this next one is the 1893 5 sovereign. So the nice large, big, grand 5 sovereign gold coin. Love these coins. This particular one isn't the best, the very, very best, but it's not the worst either. You know, this was a circulation coin. It's not a proof. This was used for trading and you know, settlement of debts in the era, and it's probably had its fair share of wear and stories over the years, and it's a little bit worn, but it's a really nice coin. Very heavy gold coin, 1.2 ounces, sorry, about 1.2 ounces of gold, about 40 grams of gold, and it's got a really nice presence, and certainly worthwhile looking at these coins and collecting them. Okay, so next up out the box is another large gold coin, 5 sovereign gold coin. This is the 1887 Jubilee portrait. This portrait was designed or engraved by the engraver and sculptor Joseph Edgar Boehm, and his initials JEB appear just under the base of Victoria's portrait. And there's lots of varieties, particularly on the one sovereign pieces of this era. Tons of different varieties. Worthwhile looking for the varieties and taking a look at the different types of JEB varieties that are in the Sovereign book, the new gold Sovereign book edited by Stephen Hill. There's quite a few good pictures of those if you are interested in digging out rare varieties of sovereigns. So we've got another 5 sovereign piece. This one is a 2017, and this one happens to be my one that unfortunately got a 69 and not a 70, but it's still nice. It's still a lovely coin. This is the brilliant uncirculated version of the 5 sovereign for 2017. There is a story to this, and in the next video I will tell the story a little bit more clearly and talk about the problems that there's been in getting this coin acceptably graded by NGC. So do watch that one, but meanwhile we'll gloss over that and move on to the next one. Here's a great example. This is another brilliant uncirculated sovereign, this time given an MS69. This was conserved by NCS. They did a great job on this coin. It was a tiny bit scuffed when it went to NCS. Now it looks absolutely pristine and perfect, and just like the day it was minted. And what a great design it is, as I've said previously when these coins have come in for grading. It's really, really nice coin, and particularly in the larger size 5 sovereign piece. The beauty of coins goes on, and this one, if you haven't seen this design, this is the 2014 Britannia design, widely acknowledged as being pretty much the best design of Britannia coin in recent years, or maybe even since the whole series began. That particular one got a 70, which was brilliant. That was also restored by NCS. Then we've got a 2010 Proof Britannia. I bought this one, in fact, some of you might know him off Archimo, and it was a tiny bit scuffed, and I bought it as a kind of pretty much a bullion coin, and after conservation it got a 70, which I was delighted with, and I'm sure Archie will be very delighted on my behalf that I got a 70 for that, and really, really very nice, good grade. I'm very happy with that. Okay, this was one that I wanted to get graded because I haven't got any South African sovereigns. It's quite a common coin. Maybe it didn't even cover its grading fee to put it in the slab, but it got a 63, and although there were millions of those produced in South Africa in 1928, it was still one I particularly wanted to get graded. Here's a whole variety of other sovereigns. There is a guy on the Silver Forum who's very picky about his sovereigns, and certainly managed to pick some very good coins to send for grading. So this is a variety. Normal, see, JEB. Remember what I was saying about JEB before? This one's a normal JEB. They charge $15 to actually find the variety and acknowledge it on the slab. So, but if you do like varieties, it's sometimes worth paying the money and getting NGC to take a look and acknowledge the variety on the slab. Just adds a little bit of difference to the slab and to collecting this particular range of coins. So I was happy about that. That was good. And in fact, I was happy about all the grades for the sovereigns that I got this particular member. So I think he's now got some more that he wants to grade in the next lot of grading, which is great, and to build a nice collection of these things. 1884M, Melbourne, Australian sovereign, this time with a St George on the back. It got a 62. Would have been nice to see that as a shield. The shield back is a little bit rarer, and is a great one to grade. 1903 Sydney sovereign, MS64. You can see he's got the knack of picking sort of really nice looking coins, and I think there is a knack about it. There's an attention to detail that sometimes I don't have, sometimes I do, depends what mood I'm in. You can see here in close up, these are really nice looking coins, and it's worthwhile if you ever get the chance to go through a whole load of sovereigns to try and dig out the ones that have a better than bullion numismatic value, and you can make a little bit of extra cash on the value of a sovereign by being a little bit picky, and I think that's a good idea. Sometimes you can get good deals by getting random sovereigns from some of the big bullion companies. They don't spend all day checking these coins out. They might have 200 in they buy. Maybe if you order a dozen of them, there'll be a couple of them that are worth more than bullion. And that's always a possibility to find these kind of coins. 1900 M, again a St George, the veiled head or the old head, very nice. Okay, something a little bit more modern. This is the platinum version, the quarter-ounce platinum version of the Britannia, so beloved by Regal Stacker and by Losing Louis. You know, they go nuts about the design of this coin. Wonderful design, absolutely fabulous. Love it to pieces, and very happy. I got a 70 for mine as well. This is the third 70 I've had, but I did hear, and I need to look at the census. I did hear that there's been about a dozen 69s graded, so it may be that these aren't grading at 70 all the time, and the 70s may be worth considerably more than the 69s at some stage, a little bit like the Griffins, and where there's very, very few Griffins graded at 70, and they're changing hands for a lot of money. So we've got another couple of these coins. These are the Strike on the Day, and the Half Sovereign. Within this grading, there's a whole set of sovereigns. So there's the 5 sovereign, 2 sovereign, 1 half, and the quarter. And they may not all be next to each other, but they're all in this set somewhere. Here's another one of the Platinums, and again another 70 for this one, which is great. I think one of those is mine, actually. I don't know which one. I think the one with the number 1 on it is mine, and the number 5 belongs to one of the other members. 2002 sovereigns. These are Bullion sovereigns, and they didn't grade badly at all for Bullion sovereigns. 2002 Britannia, graded 70. Yeah, the ones with the plain labels belong to the set, so this particular member didn't want the GB label, wanted all the brown labels. So all the ones that have the brown label are part of the same set. And another member also that didn't want the special label, just wanted these are Platinum 2007 Platinum Britannias. There aren't that many of these around. They are more common than the 2008. The 2008, there were very, very few of these sold in 2008, and they can even be twice as much money as the 2007s. But this guy submitted the 2007 set, and I'm very happy to say that they all got a 70. Every single coin in the 2007 set he submitted got a 70, which is really nice when that happens. Otherwise, you know, if you get the old 69, you don't know what to do with it, because, you know, if you want to sell it, they're not all 70s, and so on and so forth. The 1 sovereign and the 2 sovereign. The 2 sovereign only appeared in the premium set, and also the 5 coin set, and that's the foolproof. And take a note of that as well, because there's going to be another video featuring these 5 sovereign proofs. But that one was the proper one, the original one that came out of the 5 coin set. And here's some of the others that were in the Platinum Britannia set for 2007. It's a nice design. It's a really nice design. One of the first coins I ever bought graded was a half-ounce one of these, which I got at a really good price. I think it may have been a mistake in pricing, but I bought it from Pinehurst Coins and had it delivered over in America. One of the first things I ever bought, and I remember I then flipped that coin and sold it to somebody in the UK. But I actually think mine got a 69, so these have done even better. I think these should be a really, really valuable set. These are the Bullion Queen's Beasts. So you've got the Griffin, the Lion, and the Dragon. And unfortunately, these all got 69. 70s are really, really tough to get in these coins. The few 70s that are about, I think a Griffin sold for $700 on eBay last week, a Bullion one, which is about double what the cost of the coin was before grading. Here we've got the Royal Mint's version of the lunar calendar, the year of the sheep. Not my favourite coin designs. I don't particularly like them, but they're an interesting one to grade. They've just released the new year of the dog, and I don't particularly like that either, but that's just my personal opinion. Next we've got the very, very beautiful Strike on the Day Sovereign with the plain edge, that I do very, very much like. Those two belong to Platinum Skies, I think. And so congratulations, Platinum Skies, for a really, really good result on those, both 70s. Here's another really good result. This is a mechanical change that I was asked to do by a Silver Forum member. The original slab didn't have Pride of Wales on, and apparently Pride of Wales coins were only sold from the Royal Mint shop, so they are quite a lot rarer than the regular ones, and so it's important to have the name on them. Here's a collector who just wanted to have a couple of regular pandas slabbed. The 2017 got a 70 and a 69. You know, my advice generally with common bullion coins is don't pay to have them slabbed. Always buy them ready slabbed, because the big bullion companies get a much better deal on those coins than you or I ever would for slabbing them. So maybe buy them ready slabbed and with a 70 if you possibly can. The last coin in the box is an extremely special coin. It actually is my son's coin. And when he saw me getting interested in coins and gold and stuff, he went shopping on eBay and he bought himself a sovereign. At least he thought he was buying a regular sovereign, but actually he put in a bid for a Tristan to Kahuna sovereign, which is not exactly your standard straightforward sovereign, but actually it's turned into a pretty good investment for him. It turns out that there were very, very few of these sold. They're a very, very low population, pretty rare item really. Can't find very much information on the web about them, but it is clear that it wasn't the greatest success in the whole world in 2012, and it's a pretty rare coin, so he's pretty happy to have it and have it in the slab. That's all from me, and there should be another mega unboxing sometime very, very soon, and there'll be more coins arriving for grading over the next couple of weeks.